How we are telling to this HTTP client that we are getting a text response type as a text, response type as a text. Okay, so here instead of this we can do what? Response type subscribe data dot subscribe, invoke this. Instead of this, we can directly write this in a single line also. We can write this directly in the single line also. This dot subscribe. Yeah, then you no need to write this method as well. Within single method we can complete our logic. Within single method we can complete our logic. HTTP client, this is my URL. Now get data. Welcome to Ashokite. This dot HTTP dot get of this URL, response type is a text, then subscribe to that data. That data, whatever I'm getting, I'm storing into message variable. Okay, this is our component class, guys. This is our component class. Instead of writing this kachda, let's take this. This is my component class where I'm going to access the REST API. This is my REST API URL. Response type I'm going to get as a text, then I'm subscribing to that data. This dot message is equal to data. Message is a variable. That message I'm using in the template to print that response. That message I'm using in the template to print that response. Good. Fine. The Angular project got created. We imported HTTP client module in that. Then in the component I'm injecting the HTTP client. Using that HTTP client, I'm making a GET request to the backend API. Backend API giving the response as a text. That response I'm storing into message variable. That message I'm using in the template file. That's it. Now see, this is my front-end application. Front-end application Springboot. When I click on this button, I'm getting the response. From where I'm getting this response? From the backend REST API. So backend REST API having cross-origin annotation. Okay, let me give you this REST controller. This is my REST controller. Fine. Now in the Angular, we are writing Angular component class. In that Angular component class, we have logic to access a REST API with the HTTP client module. We have a logic to access REST API, backend REST API by using HTTP client module. This is our component logic. This is our component logic. Fine. Good. The only thing that we missed, this one. We are unable to specify that we are getting a text data as a response. So simply if you specify response type as a text, then the problem is solved. So when I make a request to this REST API, it is giving me the text data. The text data I'm subscribing, I'm storing into this message variable. This message I'm accessing in my template file. In my template, I have a button and I have a message data that I'm printing. Whatever the response coming from the REST API will be stored to component class message variable. Component class message variable we are accessing in the template file, which is going to print the final response which we received from the REST API. Final response which we received from the REST API, it is going to print it. Then some other examples also available. If you want to get list of books records, how can we print that data? That we will discuss in the tomorrow session. How to send the data to the REST API and how to get the data from the REST API, that we are going to discuss in the tomorrow session. Okay, can you guys practice this before coming to tomorrow? Tomorrow we will develop an example where we are going to receive JSON response. Tomorrow we are going to develop an example where we are going to receive JSON response from the REST API. Got it? Fine. Thank you guys. Please practice this integration example. We'll continue in the tomorrow session. Tomorrow we'll develop one more integration which will give the JSON response for us. Thank you. We'll see you in the next session. Bye-bye.